What up, Jacob?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Not much. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like 7 years.
Well,
Like, well, I should say, talked to you in a recording for like 7 years.
new setup now, so hopefully it's better than the last one.
We shall see.
Fuck, I hope so. Can you hear me good?
Go. Good evening, everyone. It's the L7C here. We are live on YouTube. That is right. We are doing a wrestling podcast live on the YouTube. I don't even know if we've ever done a live YouTube wrestling one before.
No.
No, I don't think so. But this is one of 4 live podcasts that are going to be happening throughout the end of the year. There's another live one literally right after this one. So, a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be talking wrestling here. The next live one's going to be My Hero Academia's finale. The next one after that, 2 weeks from now, is going to be the Anime League. And then the end of the year will be the end of year podcast. We're here with the wrestling expert, Jacob Mason. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. I have a new microphone set up, so I'm hoping that one works out better than the last podcast.
Gotcha. And making his return to a wrestling podcast, we got the Captain Byron Mitchell. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, this is the first time I've spoken to anyone outside of
I
the
know.
people in my house.
I
so,
haven't heard
so
from this man in 24 hours.
yeah. So this is the one place I'm going to talk about the things that happened, and I'm never talking about it again. I've been radio silent the whole since probably 10:30 last night. I haven't said a word. I haven't sent a text. Nothing. So we're here, man. We're here. So let's just get right into it. Last night we had the John Cena farewell event for Saturday Night Main Event. There was 4 matches on there. We'll quickly just talk about the 3 before we get into the main thing. First match, Cody Rhodes was opening the show. Champion versus champion, Cody Rhodes going against Oba Fenny. Byron, I know you're a big Oba fan. What were your thoughts on that match and Drew messing it up?
I enjoyed the match. I think Oba put on a pretty good show against Cody Rhodes. I was real surprised that Cody came out first, so kind of makes Oba Femi a little bigger because he came out, second. Overall, like I said, great match. Oba looked good. I was wondering like who they would have win. Like would they have Oba win, make him even look bigger than he already is, or have Cody win since he is a main champion. But Drew did interfere, so you know we didn't have a clear winner. But I think that was probably the best call for that match. But I can see Oba doing big things in the WWE. Really like him.
Jacob, any thoughts?
And yeah, that's about it. I think it was the best ending for what it could have been. Like, I'm good with it.
Fair enough. Then you had Bailey versus Sol Ruka. Jacob, before I disappeared off the face of the earth, I said death, taxes, and Bailey putting over younger talent.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what she does.
Yeah,
She's selfless like that, and you know what? Good for her.
yeah. Byron, your thoughts on Sol winning?
I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked because, like you said, Bailey always puts over the younger talent. Another great match. Soul looked good. Got the win. Got to hit her finisher, the Soul Snatchers, in front of a bunch of people in John Cena's retirement of it. Again, great match. Would like to see what Soul Ruka does in the future. She's another one of my favorite NXT talents.
Good. Next match, we had the tag team match. It's also funny how AJ and Dragon Lee, because I think this is the most screen time of relevance Dragon Lee's had in a minute, no?
You're definitely right. He has not been that big since he's came to main roster. I think this was his first title win too with the tag team titles.
Thoughts on that match with them winning?
Again, another good match for the young NXT talents. You had Javon Evans, and then you had oh my god, what's the guy's name? Leon Slater from TNA. They both look good against the veteran likes of AJ Styles. AJ Styles did slip off the ropes during the match. I don't know if that was planned or if that was actually a slip up, but Leon Evans just played it like it was part of the match. So I don't know if that was a part of the match or an accident, but they played it off really well. But AJ Styles and Dragon Lee won.
Check up anything on this one?
No, nothing. I'm just trying to keep things going until we get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Before the main event, we had an interruption from The Miz. Jacob, me and you talked at the last wrestling podcast how we felt like The Miz should have went further in the tournament, or he should have had his own personal thing with Cena had a match. He got to come out there. And then also we talked about Joe Hendry should have been involved, and he finally got to be involved with something him, The Miz, and R-Truth. Thoughts on that little impromptu, like not impromptu to us, but scheduled thing for them?
It was great. Joe's great. R-Truth and Miz are great. My favorite thing about that segment was the fact that Miz came out wearing the same jacket he wore at WrestleMania when he faced John Cena. I was like, that's a nice touch. That was a little, that warmed my heart a little bit.
Byron?
I liked it because he should have been further in the tournament. I forgot who he lost to, and then replaced one and lost to that say another person. So he should have went further. So I could like that they did give him a moment last night, and R-Truth because John Cena's his childhood hero.
Yeah. All right. Main event of the evening: Gunter versus Cena. And they had the video packages and all that jazz. Gunter came out first, then Cena came out. He dapped the people on like Legends Row. Before the match, too, I would also say one. I did not know CM Punk liked Cena like that. Like CM Punk crying started to get me. I was like, oh, okay, now we're. I didn't know he liked him like that. Like I thought they were like, as they say, wrestling soulmates, but I didn't know he liked him like that. And then another person who me and Jacob talked about, we wish obviously should have been involved but couldn't because of injury. But seeing him there almost got me Kevin Owens making the trip in the Cena shirt. Like that was something. Jacob, what were your thoughts on seeing KO there?
Dude, I love seeing KO there. I love seeing all the legends there. Mark Henry's there, Kurt Angle's there. All the boys are there, minus Randy Orton, really. And I heard that he was in like Saudi Arabia or something on like WWE business. I don't
Probably
know if that's true or not. That's just a rumor.
could be promoting the
But
Rumble since that's next month.
Mhm.
but but you know who wasn't there? Fucking Nikki Bella. She was in Philadelphia watching the Flyers play.
You know it's
Good
okay.
supportive ex-wife right there.
I mean, she could have came. I mean, Byron, where were the game awards at on Thursday?
Ooh, let me look that up because I don't know off the top of my head.
Reason I'm bringing that up is because Cody Rhodes and them um, at the game awards on Thursday, and then he showed up and performed on Saturday, and then he was at the Eagles stuff today. So,
Mm-hmm.
long story short, Nikki Bella could have made the trip. That's kind of asinine. That's kind of crazy work. But
Yeah.
but no, the Randy thing, I didn't even think of that. It was just seeing Punk cry because obviously we know what type of guy he is, and seeing KO there. Shoot, for the first time in a million years, seeing Eve Torres at a WWE event. Like, she does
Mm-hmm.
not go to this shit. So, like, seeing her, Rob Van Dam, like, that's funny. I mean, Kurt Angle, I mean, low key, like, he's dude's, like, wrestling dad. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
him being there. Um,
Dude, he dapped up RVD like something fierce too. Like he really dapped him up on that one. I was like, hell yeah.
hey, man, that's one
We
of the.
talk about that. We talk about the RVD John Cena match quite
Mm-hmm.
often.
Oh, all the time, because that's one of the. We talk about, like, get off my lawn type thing. We talk about if any top face could have dealt with that in '06.
I don't know. I think John Cena was a perfect one. But to answer your earlier question, the Game Awards was at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
So I went from Los Angeles to DC, and then probably was on. I don't even remember if it was SmackDown, but fair enough. Cody QB won, but yeah, the RVD man, like that match is always going to be. That's in the catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is in there. The shirt throwing, all that stuff. I mean, again, that's where the if Cena wins, we riot
Mm-hmm.
sign came, and you truly thought if he won that match, they at ECW crowd in Philly was going to riot. And in '06, they probably would have.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. I could see that crowd legitimately rioting if Cena had win.
I mean, shoot, if we went from that to 2025, if Cena loses, we riot. And then for spoilers ahead, I mean, Gunter had to get police escorted. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, there were people
That,
chasing him out, and them in the outside. Yeah.
crowd, I know that crowd
Oh
was
shit.
livid.
Oh yeah, they came there. He had to get police escorted out. They were on him.
It wasn't even his decision.
I don't care.
I mean,
But,
I know. I mean, I know. I'm just saying. If you're
but
gonna be angry, be at the right, angry at the right person.
yeah, since I haven't really texted, I'll send you all that. But yeah, they were police escort, all that shit. But Cena comes out. He has a little thing where it has like all of his little like past silhouettes and that. Crowd's going crazy.
Mhm.
Everything's like going jazz. Obviously, not even a title match. They still Lillian Garcia coming back to she sung at the beginning of the thing too, and she introduced them both, so she got to call that too. Also, Michael Cole shouting out the people of previous stuff, shouting out Taz, which was great. Shouting out
Mhm.
Jr. Jim Ross, which was great. Shouting out Jerry the King Lawler, which was great. So shouting out Corey Graves, which was all those people, like all the
Mhm.
people of he's done Cena matches with. So that was great. But
When he shouted out Taz, I was like, "Can you do that?" Since Taz is a part of AEW.
I think so. That's where it's almost the thing where you're like, yeah, this is it because they don't care. I also thought that like, oh, he's really not coming back because this was the first time since like really Ben Wall died, close to that time where they were calling the AA the FU. And calling the like they were calling like he was when he said oh the FU, I was like, oh, he's really not coming back because you're calling it
Mhm.
that stuff and like the STFU. And so I was like, oh yeah, they're letting it all go. But let's just ask it, Byron, what'd you think? I mean, I know you edited me and Jacob's last podcast. The beginning,
Mhm.
Did you think Gunter should have been the one in this spot? Because me and Jacob vouched heavily for LA Knight, and the people who listen on comments agreed with us.
No, I 100% agree. It should have been LA Knight's moment. Because Gunter doesn't need it. Like, Gunter is a big megastar, and then they keep doing this start stop with LA Knight, which is very, very annoying. It's getting a little old. So he should have got the nod to be John Cena's last opponent. I 100% agree with you both.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just let's just throw it all, open it up. Thoughts?
I think
our
as a
thoughts.
resident John Cena fan, you have to go first.
Yeah, forget our thoughts. Our thoughts don't mean shit. Your
Right.
thoughts are what matters right now, buddy.
Especially being radio silent for 24 hours.
Yeah, I needed to because I was gonna say some things about Paul Levesque I wasn't gonna mean, so I was really teetering on the shout out to Kurt Herbstreit, as they would say, the lunatic fringe of the internet wrestling community.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, first let's just out of the way. Obviously, I've watched this shit for a million years. I knew he was going to lose. Like, that's whatever. Like that's the you leave. You always leave losing, unless for some certain people who retire. Well, they'll win a last match and then retire, and you didn't even know it was their last match. But you always go out losing. That is not my problem. Obviously, there was people who like making the case where he should have won it. That's never going to happen unless you're. Well, maybe apparently, unless you're one of Triple H's sons, maybe one of those two will win their last match. In terms of things itself, I mean, we've liked Gunter on here. We liked him when he was Walter. We liked him ever since. I mean, we've really liked him since his rivalry with like Dragunov and NXT. So I don't have any problems with that. But seeing some of this, I don't know why. I guess the match was paced the way it was, because obviously from that stretch when he won the 17th title, after that from like Randy Orton to Cody, and then obviously the Brock Lesnar bullshit, get that out the way. But then like AJ and all that stuff, you've seen that he sells a lot in the tank, so I'm surprised they didn't let him really like the match he had with AJ Styles. Like, you already see, like, all the stuff in his repertoire. Like, we really reverted, like, all the way back. So that really pissed me off. Obviously, there was good spots. Gunter looked really good, like a good heel should. Cena, that. But, I mean, when... I think at the end, when it finally got to that last rear naked chokehold, when the unthinkable happened in 20 plus years, John Cena tapped out, and I had the list of he's tapped out to, that would be the fourth person ever in his career. He tapped out to Kurt Angle twice. He tapped out once to Chris Jericho. He tapped out once to Chris Benoit. And these were all three before 2005. Before like the first title win and all that. So it's been 20 years. So then him tapping out to Gunter, then like the camera there seeing. One, I didn't like seeing him smile. Honestly, I was fucking pissed off. I'm not even just going to sugarcoat it. Because I didn't like seeing the smile. Because it's just like, what the fuck are we doing there? If you're going to... I would rather, if you're tapping out, just be super disappointed in yourself that you're doing it. And then... One, the crowd did not like it at fucking all. The whole crowd. They said, fuck this. This is terrible.
No, they did not.
And then John Cena was trying to tell them it's okay when they're chanting bullshit. Like, they were mad. Like, they were really mad. Really mad, shocked. And I really just sat there on my couch. Like, I sat there and I was like, what do I even do? I just turned the phone on? I just turned the phone over. Like, I just simply just turned it over and just had it face down. And then I was just staring like, is this really it? Like, is this how we're ending this? 20, like...
You went through all the feelings of John Cena losing that I went through when I was getting a divorce.
Well,
And I really just sat there, and I was really like on my by myself because there was a reason I didn't want to invite anyone there because I didn't know how I was gonna
hmm
act. Because typically that type of thing, like when I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna invite the guys over. But then I was like, if I get really mad and start fighting everyone, that's not gonna be a good look for me. So I need to watch this alone. Um, my wife was like, "You want me to watch it?" I was like, "No, I want to watch this by myself. Like, don't even come near me. Like, I'm gonna watch this alone." And then when it was over, then he was sitting there and the crowd's hearing bullshit, and I was just like, "All right, so I'm not the only one feeling this." And then when they all came out and all that, and then Triple H came, and God, he is public enemy number one right now. If Gunter needed a police escort, I can only imagine what Triple H needed. But no one wants to fuck with him right now. And then the anger started swelling, and then I was just like, I cannot believe this is what happened. I just couldn't believe it. And then I'm still angry. I'm still really pissed off. And then seeing all the people talking about like, oh, this and that. Listen, I can get the, as some people say, the reasonable thing, and these Gen Z, Gen A, whatever the hell they are, saying like, oh, it's symbolic. Let me tell you right now, I do not care. I truly don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, it's so symbolic. He wasn't tapping out to Gunter. He was tapping out to his career. Well, you should tap out to get a fucking job and get off the internet. Because that is not how people my age, people older than me saw it. Absolutely fucking not. It's like when Hulk Hogan, not to the same extent because Cena, good guy. Hogan, bad. It's not like when Hogan was telling you to eat your vegetables and take your vitamins, and then he's in court for steroids. Like, that's obviously goes against everything that man told you. But this,
hmm
are you kidding me? One, Brian Alvarez, who was wrong saying Cena would. Thank God he was wrong, because if Cena and then would have started and that would have happened, they wouldn't be able to
Oh, that
continue the show.
no, no, no. Like they could have, but
Oh hell no! It
it
would have been
would have
Daniel
been
Bryan.
bad.
It would have been Daniel Bryan 2014 Royal Rumble all over again.
Yeah.
It would have been hijacked. Hell no, that had to go. I don't know where Bryan was saying that shit. But then I'm just sitting there, and then all these superstars come out, blah blah blah. And now Orton not being there is pissing me off too now because I didn't even realize that because I was so happy seeing the other people there. So what the
hmm
hell was that? And then even the tribute video before that, I knew he was leaving because Brock Lesnar never does this shit, and Brock Lesnar was a part of the tribute video. So I was like,
hmm
oh, if they got his ass in there, this is really it. So then I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I know he can significantly have a better match than this. I was fine. I was like, whatever, right? But so we're limiting the skills and we're tapping out with a smile. Everyone is mad. Okay. He's saying goodbye to all the people. Whatever. I think someone should have took the camera. They should have let Stu come in the fucking ring. That didn't happen, so that pissed me off. Um, Also, Michael Cole should have gotten there early in the ring. So I was like, all right. And then why didn't you let his parents? Like his parents couldn't come in there. His dad,
Right.
his brother, and obviously they learned they didn't let him, and they didn't even give him a speech. That was starting to really piss me off. They gave him a little tribute video, which is great. Check out. I guess we were half right, half wrong. They showed Vince McMahon because he was on that damn video. So,
Yeah. I feel like that was like
oh yeah, that's an old video. He don't
old
look.
footage.
He,
Yeah, it was
he don't.
like,
He don't look like.
that doesn't look like current
He doesn't
Vince
look like that
McMahon, but
anymore. But yeah, it was just a lot. It was a lot just going through that cycle multiple times throughout last night, going to sleep, then seeing
mm,
the people argue on social media, and then waking up feeling like that. And then this is my first time even talking to people about it. So yeah, that ending, no fucking bueno. Part
yeah.
one of rant. More to come.
I don't even know how to follow that up. But I 100% agree that he should not have tapped out. Like, if you want Gunter to put a submission and that's how he won, it's fine. But at least have John Cena, like, pass out instead of tap out. I think that would have been way better than him tapping out. Also, the smile was awkward, but I feel like he was smiling because he knew the crowd was about to go off. I feel like it's one of those types of smiles, but not like. And then, like you said, he wasn't tapping out because he's tapping out to his career. He was tapping out because Triple H told him to do the fucking job. Um, Overall, I think the match could have been better because, like you said, we've seen him great against Randy Orton, great against AJ Styles. Even Logan Paul, he had a great match with. The only people he hasn't had a bad match which was Brock Lesnar, and that was bullshit. But like, I like the video packages too. I think they were a nice touch. But overall, shitty decision to have him tap out in his
My
last match.
my thing was that match was significantly better than the Goldberg match, and Goldberg didn't tap out.
That's true. Goldberg did not tap out.
And Goldberg started to piss me off too, because really, you tried to have a retirement thing the same. You announced your shit the same time frame as John Cena. Listen, buddy, listen. You're not that guy. You are not in the John Cena class, and the fact that that kind of pissed me off because I was like, oh, if Goldberg didn't have his shit with Gunter, would this have been a better match? Would we had different ending? Did they not want to be like, oh, we can't run the pass out 2 years in a row? We gotta do something different. Two retirements in a row. See, that started going through my head. So then I was just saying F Goldberg too. Everyone involved. Go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, so the face was so stupid, but the face is going to live on because it's already being memed to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen a ton of memes already on it, so that will live on forever. Um, okay, going forward, theoretically, we have Gunther. He's retired both Goldberg and John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
They better use freaking Gunther right. Like in the idea of, dude, you better shove it down our throats that you're so fucking elite. You retired both fucking Goldberg and John Cena. That was the one thing I hated about Baron Corbin retiring Kurt Angle. Like, he beat Kurt Angle. We never heard another fucking word about it. Like,
Jacob, what you're saying too, we said that too. Like, if they're going this route, they need to go all the way.
They better fucking do it right. Because, holy shit, Triple H was getting absolutely massacred.
Oh, destroyed. Destroyed.
That post-show thing.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, the list of name Baldy, we want Vince. You fucked up so bad that you're making people chant, we want Vince.
Shit, me too. I was at that point. I was that mad. I was like, dog, ain't no way. Nah, Vince and Kenny McMahon Jr. would not let this happen. I was sitting there like, oh, this is bad. When you got me crossing over, oh my gosh.
He wouldn't have. He would have had John Cena pretty much tear the house down in his last match because John Cena was one of his favorite wrestlers.
You saw what he let him do with Ric Flair in WrestleMania 24. You saw what he let him do with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 26. He let Shawn Michaels and Undertaker be the main event at a WrestleMania for no title. Streak versus career. So obviously it's just like, when you get to that point, obviously that's when it's getting bad. Like Jacob's right, and like we said on the last podcast, Gunter has to win the Rumble. He has to win that main title. Because if you don't, what the hell are we doing it for? And Jacob, to throw it back to you, what got me pissed, thinking about what you got pissed. How the fuck in the same year is Gunter making John Cena tap out for the first time in 20 years? But he's the guy who tapped out to Jey Uso.
Oh, don't even get me fucking started.
We have to, because that's what's starting to piss people off. They're like, how did he tap out to Jey, but he's tapping out John Cena?
All right. First off, if you're going to mention Jey, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You drunk piece of shit. You are the fucking Jey Uso. I'm speaking to you. You are the reason you are not the heavyweight champion. You are the reason you're being delegated back down to tag teamness. Because dude's fucking belligerently drunk last night. which we've seen it multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, God damn, dude, like time and place, my guy. You couldn't even like act halfway sober in his bullshit last night. That really irks me wrong. Like
I
you want
must
to
have missed
bitch
that.
and you oh dude, look it up. It might have been like an after thing too, but he was being
Uh-huh.
interviewed and he was just so fucking belligerently drunk. And it's just like, dude, you want to bitch that you're not in the fucking main events and you're not the or not the main events, but you're not like the world champion type fucking shit and you're going to act like this, you're the fucking reason why.
Uh-huh.
This is not the first fucking time. Like, come the fuck on. Fuck that guy. And yeah, Gunther's the guy who tapped out to Jey Uso and then tapped out John Cena. It's fucking stupid.
In the same year, not even
In
like
the
years
same year.
apart. He lost. He lost his shit because of that, man.
Yeah.
Uh, it's fuck, dude. Fuck Jey Uso. Jey Uso sucks. He just fucking sucks. Like, fuck it. We're talking about John Cena here.
But it's connected. That's what people were saying. They're like, it makes no sense that this dude Gunter tapped out to Jey Uso, but can make John Cena tap.
What a weird fucking year for Gunther. Because he lost the title, but he's still like, fuck it. Does he even need the title at this point? Dude, just retiring, quote unquote, legends.
Yeah. So
Multiple
I mean,
times,
he
same year.
doesn't need the title, but you better strap that title on him.
He fucking better. Yeah, it's gonna. See, I'm gonna end up being torn where I'm like, dude, fucking LA Knight needs to be a fucking title holder. But then we're gonna all look at this and be like, no, Gunther really fucking he deserves it more than anyone else, considering all the bullshit he's fucking done this year.
Yeah,
Or
tapped out
last
to
year, I guess. When we start
tapped
talking
out
about
to
Rumble and
Jay,
shit.
then got in that tournament, vacated title, lost to CM Punk, went on a long vacation, then came back in, tapped out John Cena.
shoot, just
Go over and talked about John Cena.
just last week where LA Knight was there. I mean, he got written off TV. So it's like, what are we doing? Like,
Oh yeah, because the rumor is his contract's up here.
Oh, really?
You guys seen that? Yeah, I heard his
No,
contract's gonna
I
be up
haven't
in
seen
like
that
two
rumor.
months.
If
Mhm.
that is true, and he doesn't resign, then what the fuck was the point of putting him in the tournament?
it's worth if they don't re-sign him.
Yeah. That
Yeah. If they don't re-sign him, that's a massive fucking problem.
I would
hmm
think too, like we've said this too with we said it with Tony Khan back then a couple years ago, Jacob, about honeymoon phase is over. That it's over with Triple H now. Like I know people are starting to get real hot this year with some of the booking. Last night, oh yeah, honeymoon phase is over. You
Yeah,
got people
after last time, officially, like, I don't want Triple H booking shit
you got people
until he
wanting
can prove
Vince
himself
back.
otherwise.
Vince, the last time 2019 he was putting dog poop in Roman Reigns' face. That Vince, like we want him back. Like honeymoon phase is over.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's not good. It's just that simple. It's comical how fucked it is.
And let me tell you another thing that got me hot. Now this is all
Let's
going to
go,
connect
buddy.
to the thing because now
Let it all out.
it's all let me see. Let me show you how like truly dedicated and angry I am what I'm about to share.
Martin has been in the mood of like I'm driving home after work with no music and just being angry.
Oh, absolutely. This is the complete timeline of the retirement tour. The
Wow.
complete thing from premiere wherever he showed up to matches highlighted. My thing I'm just so fucking angry. Just looking at back at some of the stuff. Obviously, Royal Rumble, he was in the final two. I mean, I was there. That was fine. But the fact that they wanted him to win and Jey Uso won, and obviously this caused a whole bunch of shit we have now, Whatever. Now it's all come back to me. The fucking nerve. The nerve of Dwayne The Rock Johnson to be a part of one of those damn goodbye videos when you were the reason the heel turn fucked up. That is some nerve.
Yeah.
How are you doing that video package, but you're not there?
You know,
He's
doing his next
got to
movie or
promote some
whatever.
tequila or some shitty movie
One,
of his.
I'm not gonna lie, the Elimination Chamber before the heel, that shit match actually went. Like, that shit was hard. Like, that was really good. And then obviously Rock came out, Cody. This was the heel turn. It got everyone talking, blah, blah, blah. But then Travis Scott effed it up. I mean, he showed up at WrestleMania, but then since then he was supposed to do, but he effed it up. Rock never came back. You know, there's the rumors out there saying, like, oh, what if someone, this isn't Cena's last match, Rock comes back, is like, your soul still belongs to me, and then they wrestle at WrestleMania. That's never happening, because he never showed up. So...
Wasn't the last Rock appearance when he gave Cody, like, something in Cody's hand and just, like, disappeared after that, and we never found out what he put in Cody's hand?
No, he was at the Netflix premiere.
Oh, no, okay, that was last year. That was last year.
That was last year. He's like, he gives us that. And
WrestleMania's mixed up.
Yeah, he's like, remember that thing I gave? Remember, I'm still the people's champ. And then everyone thought it was going to be Rock and Cody at a WrestleMania. That's not happening. But let's just go through it, guys. Royal Rumble, final two. That was cool in person. Crowd was going hype. Jey Uso won. Chamber, that match was actually pretty good with all of them. Cena and Punk at the end. Seth with the assist. And Cena's like, dang. I'm sorry, Punk. Because he needed to get the dub because he wanted to get to WrestleMania. Obviously, Jacob, they didn't even need Rock and Travis to turn him heel. If they wanted to, he could have just been like, this is my last chance ever to win the title. I got to do whatever it takes. And that's being the bad guy. I got to be the bad guy. Simple as that.
Yes, sir.
But Rock and them want to stick their nose in. Obviously, then they had all the segments. Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Obviously, a lot of people did not like that match. Me personally, obviously this is one of the weaker matches on here. But as Byron has said on the podcast numerous times, John Cena in the heel run said he was going to ruin wrestling. And at that point, everyone's like, what the hell type of match was that? Again, if Travis Scott didn't get involved, like, we didn't need Travis Scott involved if they weren't coming onwards. They just fucked it all up. Then you had the Orton stuff. The Orton stuff, that was fine. R-Truth stuff, we didn't think R-Truth was going to get a match with Cena on the thing. I think that was when it was starting to turn. Like, because, again, childhood hero trying to revert his hero back. Whatever. And then you had Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody and Jey Uso. Apparently this spot, that was supposed to be Travis Scott. But that didn't happen. And also that was a Money in the Bank. We all know everyone wanted the Cena Punk match to be at Money in the Bank. Obviously for the iconic 2011 thing, but they fucked that up. So then what do? They have CM Punk have to eat his words and go to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions. Also Cena versus R-Truth on SmackDown. That was Cena wrestling on the live too. That was fine. This match is fine. Obviously this one really starts to go. Cena Cody, SummerSlam. That match was crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. Cena, and then that's when Brock Lesnar came back for no reason. Whatever. Cena and Cody versus Drew and Logan Paul. And then Cena and Logan Paul, really good match. Shout out to Jacob's man, Logan Paul. That was in Paris. That was really good. Cena and Sami Zayn got interrupted by Lesnar. The worst match of the retirement tour. Yes, I'm saying it. This is worse than the WrestleMania match. Cena versus Rock at WrestlePalooza. It was dog shit ass. With a capital dog. Like, it was terrible. Cena's done interviews talking about, like, hey, I'm out the door. Brock Lesnar's coming back. He's trying. We need to build Brock Lesnar. I didn't know we had to build up 50-year-olds. I really didn't. I really didn't think we had
Especially 50-year-olds who ended the streak.
Thank you. I didn't think we had to do that. All you have to say is like, hey, man, I'm the guy who ended the streak.
Right.
And then, but you say that, but then also say, oh, Brock might be out the door in 2026. So then what the hell are we building him up for?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Worst match. The crowd was pissed. They were like, what the hell are we here for? That match was first. Obviously, they come. Then Cena in an interview said, like, if that match wasn't that bad, you wouldn't get the AJ match. Cena AJ Styles, that was phenomenal. I mean, those two are just, you know. Cena and Dominic, him winning the Intercontinental Championship. That was cool. Him teaming with Sheamus and Ray versus Jose was fine. We knew he was gonna do the favors for Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
I
He did the
personally
favors for all of Judgment Day.
every single one of them that match took all of them. Even Jacob's favorite wrestler in the world right now, Raquel Rodriguez. And then obviously the Gunter match. But like this period from like you take this WrestlePalooza fucking trash out. Like this should be trash. It's so bad it should win a Razzie. Like that's how bad that match was. It was awful, awful.
Yeah, that was terrible. Like Brock didn't need the win. Like he didn't.
Byron, what are some of your highlights from the whole tour?
I like the Randy Orton, like the role reversal. Like John Cena was a heel and Randy Orton was a face because back in the rivalry, like Randy Orton was always a heel and John Cena was always a face. So I like the role reversal. I think that was smooth. I did like the R-Truth trying to get his childhood hero back. I think that was cool. Um, enjoyed enjoyed the CM Punk match, the Cody Rhodes SummerSlam match, and the AJ Styles Crown Jewel match. I think those were like my three favorites of his retirement tour.
Yeah, Jacob, what were some things you liked during the tour?
First, the Cena AJ Styles match.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know till the other day that Cena actually wrote that sick ass intro for AJ Styles.
Yep.
Which, God, that was so cool. I know like a lot of people hated it, and I understand why they hated it. But I actually enjoyed the heel turn Cena.
Yeah.
Just because we got it.
Yeah.
We don't have to play the what if game. We've seen it. Could it have been better? Yes, but you know what? We got to heel John Cena, and the entire wrestling community, or 99% of us, begged for that forever. That's all we wanted, and we got it. And I was like, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to support it because I've asked for this forever. So I was happy with that. I really enjoyed the Dominic Mysterio stuff too.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Cena got his grand championship, but then still turned around and still did the job.
Yep.
Dominic is the guy who gets to say I had the last title match with John Cena.
Yep.
Which I think is dope. I think that's great because Dom, whether you like him or not, Dom's going to be the future of this company.
Yes, he's legit the future. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, is he the best wrestler? No, but he puts out the most memorable moments in wrestling right now.
A great entertainer.
Dude, he's so good. He's such a fucking natural. So I'd say those are probably my favorite things right there. I do like the fact, John Cena did put people over during this whole thing, in one way or the other. Because for years Cena was burying people. We all said that, and there's undisputed proof of Cena burying people. Shout out Wade Barrett.
Yeah, so I do want to say something about that too. Yes, that one is blatant. The Wade Barrett one, the Nexus should have won. Like that SummerSlam.
Really blatant.
Yes, that is 100%. No one can say otherwise. Nexus 20, even though I didn't fuck with them, but they should have won that match at SummerSlam instead of Cena's team winning. That one is just.
But you know what? John Cena went out and did the job. I just hope, like I said earlier, I just really hope they do something with it. Don't act like it didn't exist. You built up a whole year around John Cena. It ended with Gunther winning. Do something with it. Do something with it.
I haven't seen. And Mark Henry, he talked about like in the back, like people. He said it was in the back, like people act like the dude died, like they were that like crying, upset, and all that stuff, and obviously the police stuff. But Jacob's right. If this happened on the 13th. We're doing this live on the 14th. if Gunter loses to Braun Breaker, shout out to Braun Breaker, in 3 weeks, what are we doing? If he loses to anyone, if he loses a feud, if he gets rolled up, pinned by someone, like in these
No
next,
shenanigans. If he loses, I don't give a fuck. He can't lose.
yeah,
Period.
yeah, he can't. Like this is the point where we're at now. It's like if he loses to anyone now of recent, this is bad.
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna be like, "What the hell did we do all this for?" Just look at two people of recent past couple years he put over and just wasted: Solo Sikoa
Mm-hmm.
and Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Put those two over. Solo really hasn't done anything, and Austin's been out of the picture.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to do something with Solo and his Bloodline-esque versus the YA6.
It's so bad. Fucking terrible. The best thing Solo does is like when they do the backstage shit and Solo's just basically fucking off the whole time. That's the best Solo. Solo being serious, I just can't take the fucking guy serious.
I think he needs a repackaging. Like, his current gimmick is not working. They need to bring back NXT Street Champion Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
Or Enforcers Solo, like when he wasn't really talking like that. I mean,
Yeah. Just have like the Umaga gimmick. Like, I don't need to talk. I'm just gonna go in the ring, beat everyone up, and go home.
yeah.
Or honestly, if you'd flip Solo face, I don't know how you'd do it, but I think Solo as a face fucking works. Because the motherfucker is so fucking funny in the back, and if you could bring that forward into more of the average viewer eye, dude, it would be so fucking over.
Yeah. No, I agree. And then with the Cena thing too, a lot of people have made Jacob, you even said it last time, like having the honor of this match is a big deal. This is obviously like when the biggest thing we've seen and probably is when the streak ended. And people have made that thing. Obviously we know how we all were when the streak ended and all the memes and all that stuff, and this is very similar. But now a lot of people have said, man, the streak shouldn't have ended that day. Or the streak should not have ended to Brock Lesnar. Why couldn't they have Taker win one more time and have the streak end to Bray Wyatt? Like,
because Vince McMahon.
Yeah, at that point, now it's Triple H. So that's now it's like if Cena was gonna tap out, why couldn't he have tapped out to a young? I mean, Gunter's fine. Again, we like Gunter. It's just the fact is like, if you do this, you got to go all the way. Because like if Gunter doesn't win the Royal Rumble, if he gets tossed out by some scrub, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Gunter's not in the main event in this year, if he is wrestling at 7:45 against name your person,
Bronson Reed,
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it
for real. Absolutely.
Brock Lesnar broke that streak, went there, suplexed Cena 16 times, got the title, then obviously held that title, was all the way to the heist of the century. And then obviously he was so dominant throughout the thing. If Gunter just goes here and Jey Uso comes out and super kicks him and splashes him to hell and loses, it's going to be all bad. Because
If fucking Jey Uso wins a match in the next 12 years, I'm going to be pissed off. Any match. It could be a main event match.
He's going to get the tag team titles again.
Oh, that's
fuck him.
That's the thing.
Fuck him. Fuck his brother. Fuck them all.
And then man, Jimmy got a kid on the way.
And then the fact too that God, it's just, and then Triple H talked about it, he's like, man, there's sacred things. I was like, dog, that ain't. A lot of people, man, even the internet, when the internet wrestling community is united against you, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
I have not seen one good person say anything good about John Cena tapping out. Except for those people who are like, oh, he tapped out because of his career. He's tapping out to his career. Besides those people, 98% of the comments have been, fuck you, Triple H.
The only way to save this is, like I said, you have to build up Gunther to be the biggest monster, way bigger than like his NXT run, way bigger than his first run. He has to be unfucking stoppable.
Agreed.
And unfortunately, if LA Knight, let's say LA Knight was the guy and LA Knight went over, we would have instant satisfaction in that.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, we have to wait. And I'm hoping, I genuinely hope, because I like Gunther. We all like Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely hope they just fucking do it right. Like, that's my main thing on this whole podcast, is just going forward, you have to do it right.
I agree, but at this point, I don't trust Triple H as a booker.
Which is crazy because you would not have said that last year.
Oh no, not at all.
Like, I've not been this. Obviously, I'm significantly more madder or angrier. But I haven't had this amount of heat in my heart since when they tried to screw Cody Rhodes out in the main event.
Mm.
That was a
Yeah.
day. Like, this is worse than that. Like, that night, that Friday night, until now, I've never seen the wrestling community on social media like that in my life.
Mhm.
That they had to change it. They had to change it.
Oh yeah, they couldn't have done Roman versus Rock at that year's WrestleMania. It would have.
And then, like, Travis Scott, are you ever going to say anything, dude? You ever going to say, like, hey, on your side of the story? Like, at least say your side while you messed it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Dwayne, you're doing all these interviews, you ever going to be like, oh, yeah, they only called me in here to do that? Like, Mr. TKO of the board, Mr. Final Boss. Really? Come on. Like, it was crazy, too, because obviously, Cena, for the top guys in the company, he was on top the longest because he stayed the longest. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like the 10 years, whatever you want to say, on top, every show, all of that. That's dead. We'll never have a top dude ever do every show ever again. That's gone. That's
Like
never
the
happened.
closest we have is Cody.
Yeah, that ain't. And he ain't. And they cut the days down. We don't got, like, 10 years, Cena was doing 250 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Every show, every live event, every signing, all that stuff. And like Jacob said, like, you do that stuff, you get rewarded. And those years, you're like, dang, I wish he would have lost to this person or this person. And obviously, when he was a heel, he had the line, he's like, I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity, which that was a good heel line. But then obviously now the fact that it's completely switched and now you want to see him win. And obviously the best thing that ever happened to Cena ever was the 2015 U.S. Open Challenger run. I mean, that changed everyone's really perception of him. And, like, to be at the company that long, outside of Undertaker, who has been that long a stalwart than John Cena for the company? And that loyal to them? Outside of Taker.
Roman.
Roman can't even come to work 5 days out of 4 years.
Okay. I'm thinking top guy longevity.
Oh, I mean, yeah, 4 years. 4 years for the title is never happening ever. Hopefully, never happening ever again. But like, and that's even, man. Some of the young people, Jacob, don't even remember Big Dog Rope and how hard that was.
Ugh.
They only know him as Tribal Chief.
Yeah. You young kids don't know how good you got it.
That's true. But, like, the whole time up there, I mean, Cena's doing all. I mean, again, no one's gonna be like that. I would always say that, like, Stone Cold always says it best. Cena had the longest time at the top because he did all this stuff, like the longevity and all of that. I would say, like, when you think, like, Stone Cold had the hottest of the hot. No one will ever be that hot on top ever.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, Cena, longevity, 10 straight years at top. Not the top guys aren't gonna be hitting that anytime soon. So, it's kind of crazy that that's the way we do it. And the thing that makes me more mad is we're more talking about Triple H than we are John Cena. That's my biggest problem on the socials.
Yeah.
It's like John Cena just retired and the anger is towards Triple H. The anger is towards the booking. The anger is towards the small people trying to defend it and all of that. So,
Me can defend it. Just know that you're wrong. No, I'm kidding. You can always have your own opinion. But I did want to ask you, Martin, what were your favorite parts of the retirement tour?
Definitely not yesterday.
Of course
I
not
can tell, I can
yesterday.
tell you.
I
I can
don't
tell
think
you.
yesterday was any of our favorite part.
Oh man. So I'll name some parts that got me emotional just because of the callbacks. Cena doing Sister Abigail to AJ Styles a crown jewel, that got me.
Mhm.
That got
Yep.
me. Especially with the crowd doing the lights and seeing him look at that. Yeah, that one really got me. Cena doing the reverse pipe again, seeing the reversal of stuff like doing the reverse pipe bomb on CM Punk and dropping his version. That was cool. SummerSlam, because I didn't know what to expect at that SummerSlam. I thought it was gonna be another. I didn't know they were gonna go like that
Mhm.
whole time. Like I was like, holy shit, they are like, this is serious, serious. Like you got to a point where you're just like, who's actually gonna? That's the best part of wrestling. When it gets to a point in a match and you're just like, oh, I don't know who's actually gonna win.
Yeah.
Like at any point, this could be over or they could keep going. So those are some of my favorite. I mean, the Dominic's. I just like that he did every show, every big show this year. Like because now I'm just thinking again. Like I said it last pod. Like if you're retiring, how are you gonna? You're just gonna do one show. You're gonna do what Cena did and do every show. Because now the thing is like, and Cena wanted to do the whole calendar year. Like he cleared everything off that he wanted to do the 200, and WWE said, "Oh, we only need 34." But if he,
I that pisses me off too. Like this man is retiring. This is his last year in a WWE ring. If this man wants to work 365 days out of the year, you let him. You know that, oh, we only need you for 34. No,
that's the problem because
have him do what he wants.
they can't even get full time talent to work 365 days.
Right.
So those were some. I mean, and like obviously a surprising thing like the Logan Paul match actually did get me hyped because I was like, oh, this is really good too. I mean, I would have absolutely rioted if Logan Paul would have won that much. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, gosh damn, maybe Logan Paul should have been the match because then he would have had Omega Heat as a future heel.
Oh, facts.
Because now I'm just going back like, what the hell? Like that, I'm starting to like maybe our truth should have been the one to end him. If we could have kept the heel thing going and he turned him back, he could have been. And then people could be like, "Oh, John Cena's tapping out to the heel persona and becoming a face again while losing the truth." We could have done stupid shit like that. So if that's the logic we're gonna use now, but yeah, I already said last time I'm really sad Kevin was hurt because he needed one.
Mhm.
I was really
Is
sad.
Sammy hurt too?
I think so
Or is he just on vacation?
Cause Sammy he wrestled Cena when he was wrestling when he was U.S. champ. But then when he dropped it, he hasn't really.
Yeah, because I haven't really seen him since, well, I guess that John Cena match in September. And it was good that he was in the crowd last night with his son.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool like people. It's just bullshit. Like then I'm sitting here like, dang, this is really over. Like the 20 something years and all of that, and he's probably gonna share a freaking. I don't know who they're gonna put in the Hall of Fame when it actually happens, but it's gonna be someone fucking terrible, and it's gonna be like, all right, dude, like, okay, but future John Cena shirts, what the hell? Can you put never give up? Because that obviously fucking happened. So what do you put on him now? Just hustle, loyalty, and respect?
So loyalty, respect, the real champion or the last real champion.
And I forgot to say that sentiment was cool with Cody and Punk putting their titles on him and all that, and
Hmm.
him and all that jazz. But really, like, it's such shit. And now that's how the year's basically. That's the last big event of the year. Now it's the Royal Rumble. Where it's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, go from John Cena's retirement match to Royal Rumble and Saudi.
All right, well, Jacob Byron, your final thoughts on Cena, the tour? Go ahead.
It was
All in
great.
all, you go, buddy. Sorry.
It was great watching John Cena. I remember the first time I actually started watching wrestling all the way back in like 2003 was a John Cena match, and that's when I started liking him. Started liking wrestling, so it's been great just watching him over the last few years. Sad that you're retiring. But you had a great career, and looking forward to see what you do outside of the world of wrestling.
And Jacob.
All in all, the farewell tour, it had its ups, it had its downs.
Mm-hmm.
I got the heel turn that I always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ride. You know, the ending could have been better, but at the end of the day, we're all still gonna go like, hey man, John Cena's like the fucking goat.
Um, man, I've been watching, like Byron said, and Jake's probably seen first time in a long time ago when we were all young whippersnappers. He came out, and I think people really need to really realize like he was the first like megastar outside of wrestling post Austin and Rock.
Hmm.
Like obviously they had stars, but no one was really like hitting mainstream like that, and he was the first big megastar since then. And I mean, it's a lot of shit he had to do. I mean, obviously when he had the rap stuff, and then he had to change to the Super Cena thing because Benoit died. He had to carry the company during the Benoit death. Like that's a lot to put on him at that age, and obviously the stuff. And we got blessed with a lot of cool matches, a lot of cool moments. Obviously, a lot of bad moments, a lot of corny moments as well. Can't even lie to that. Um, Matches, a lot of matches that didn't make sense, but being in the crowds when he came there, I never got to experience Stone Cold Steve Austin come into arena. I never did, like unfortunately. But when John Cena came into the arena, that was probably my equivalent of that because obviously the crowd went crazy either way, loved or hate him. If you've ever been in a real "Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks" thing, that takes over the whole stadium. So yeah, man, and I think with him too, obviously he improved from 2015. He really improved the repertoire, the five moves of doom. That we added a lot more moves. We added, I mean, it's just one of the thing. We had the five moves of doom, then game over, but then we added a lot more from 2015 onwards. I think it really helped leading up the way with people like CM Punk, with people like Daniel Bryan, obviously with people like AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, those type of wrestlers really helped Cena up his. Seth Rollins really helped
Hmm.
Cena up his game, and I appreciate them for doing that. And yeah, man, I mean, he was the hardest worker in WWE when he was on top, all the way through doing the stuff, and it'll be missed. It will be missed. I hope he enjoys retirement. Obviously, I think he realizes how much he meant to people. The fact that he probably thought he was going to get claps after that tap out and everyone's chanting bullshit instead. And he's just like,
Hmm.
whoa, take it easy. Like, that, like he's the complete opposite and Triple H getting booed to hell. Like, but no, man, salute to Cena. Obviously, if he's not, I think when you put everything together, longevity atop, work rate, obviously number one in Make a Wish in history, doing all that stuff. Like he's definitely on Mount Rushmore of wrestling,
Hmm.
without a doubt. If you don't want to put him number one in your GOAT thing, that's definitely fine. But if he's not in your discussion, you should not talk. He's definitely in the discussion.
Hmm.
I mean, that's just factual. Like he's definitely. I mean, objective. When you put everything together, I mean, I probably have him in terms of like WWE. I mean, I probably have him. I probably have him third, like objectively third all time. He's my personal goat, but objectively third.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about that last night
Objectively,
after all of it. Like, where would I put him in my Mount Rushmore of wrestlers? Because he definitely deserves the spot.
like yeah, because I mean, I think from WWE's standpoint of what they meant to the company and all this stuff, I think it's Austin and Undertaker before him, and
Hmm.
then him. Everyone else can kick the fucking rocks. I don't care. I ain't hearing anyone else. I'm not here. Don't tell me. Do not tell me Hogan. Hogan is not better. He's not a better wrestler than him. He's not a better promo than him. He doesn't have the same work rate. Don't give me that bullshit. So I'm not listening to that. I am not listening to that. I saw someone try and say that stupid shit. Don't no. Hell no. Hogan wasn't putting none. And that's the thing. Most of the top, none of those top people put on Cena 2015 U.S. Open Challenge matches. None.
No, no.
So
That was one of
Right.
the greatest additions to wrestling, an open challenge.
I mean, Cena has the 2 greatest matches in Raw history. Him and Punk 2013. Him and Shawn Michaels 07 is the greatest Raw match ever. 47 minutes on a random Monday.
And there was supposed to be a match after them, but they went so long. They asked, like, yeah.
Vince
y'all
said
can
F
do
it.
the
Y'all.
last match.
Vince said F y'all. Y'all got to sit this one out. So it's great, man. But with that being said, man, we'll be back for the Rumble. God help us if Gunter does not make it to win the Rumble or something happens.
Yeah, a Rumble preview.
Yeah, Rumble preview. With that being said, thank y'all for watching this live stream. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for a different